Hello Wanderers, and thanks so much for stopping by the Wayward Tree. My name is Luneth, and this reading is for the Capricorn collective for the upcoming new moon. As with all general readings, please take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, as well as let me know what you think in the comments below. So for Capricorn, some impressions that I received while pre-shuffling the decks. I had an image of a dragon head at the front of the boat. Basically those, I'm not sure what you call those, at the very front of those ancient boats. Sometimes they will do carvings of statues, carvings of faces. I'm seeing a dragon head at the front of that. So and that's led me to the question of where are you heading, and also the sense of pushing forth and exploring unknown horizons, whether it be in terms of work, whether in terms of friends, whether it in terms of exploring relationships further with your loved ones. I also heard the phrase the ship has sailed, and that leads me to the question of, are you on the ship or not? Either you are the captain of the ship leading adventure, leading forth the expedition, or you have missed the ship completely. So as a result of this, there's a sense of uneasiness, whether due to, on one hand, on those, for those who are on the ship, there's the uneasiness of facing the unknown, exploring unknown waters, and for those who miss the ship, there's a sense of uneasiness in terms of missing out. But I just wanted to add on here that there's also a sense of, for those who have missed the ship, there's a sense of, even if you miss the ship, just find another ship. Wait for the next wave to come, and then you can grab that opportunity. Don't be afraid of missing out, basically. And I was also shown the image of, from one of the oracle decks that I'll be using, the Nocturnal Oracle. One of the card is the tide pool, and it's basically about things being in cycles, things moving in the ebb and flow. So even if you have missed the opportunity, don't be afraid of this uneasiness you feel, because there will for sure be a next wave. Just prepare and don't miss the next opportunity that comes by again. I was also given the image of the horns of the devil being the tarot card for Capricorn. So that leads me to the sense of not letting your emotions, the uneasiness, get the better of you. For some people, perhaps this uneasiness is causing you to strain the relationships with your loved ones. Perhaps you might be venting this uneasiness on others in a negative way. I just want to say, if you need their help, you should be asking them nicely. If you need to speak with them, if you need to share your uneasiness, share your problems, speak nicely with them, and don't use them as a punching bag, because they are your loved ones, and don't let this sense of frustration sour this relationship that you have built up with them. These impressions may or may not come through in the main reading, but we shall see how it goes. Yeah. So for this reading, I'll be using the Anima Mundi Tarot, and then I'll be following up with the Queen of the Moon Oracle, the Illuminated Earth Oracle, and the Nocturnal Oracle. And then I'll finish the reading off with the Language of Flowers. Okay, Capricorn, let's start your reading. So you have the Hermit, the Three of Cups in reversed, and the Four of Cups in reversed. Page of Wands in reversed, Seven of Cups in reverse. The Fool. The Magician reversed. The King of Pentacles. The Empress, and a bonus card, the Six of Cups. Under the deck we have Four of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn, I'm feeling like your stability seems to have been disturbed, like your foundations have been shaken. So back to what I mentioned before, the Capricorns who have set sailed on the ship, and the Capricorns who have not, who have missed the ship and is awaiting the next opportunity. So with the Capricorns who, what I'm seeing here for the Capricorns who have set sailed, it feels like you have executed some plans. Perhaps it's a business venture. With the King of Pentacles here, you have moved forth to execute these plans that you have created. But it feels like while pushing out into these unknown waters, you have encountered certain issues that have covered your enthusiasm. It has, perhaps you have encountered setbacks that caused you to become a little less motivated and lose that spark in you. Things might have slowed down, but with the Hermit, it seems that you are looking right at it. You are really analyzing it, going deep within to analyze this reduction in enthusiasm. For the other group of Capricorns who seem to have missed the opportunity, somehow I feel like with the King of Pentacles is also a lot about traditions and doing things the conventional way. So you trying to adhere to these conventional structures or these traditional rules, basically how things are normally done by society, perhaps that has led you to miss the ship, so to speak, and that has gotten you kind of down with the Page of Wands in reverse. And there's this sense of, oh no, what am I going to do? Like, I missed the opportunity then, and your fire within you has dimmed quite a bit. But same thing, you are also investigating that. You are also going within with the Hermit to look at this situation right in the eye. Moving on to this area, right at the center, it feels there's a lot of fogginess. Perhaps this is the cause of this reduction in inspiration and enthusiasm and energy. You're feeling a little lost. For those who are out at sea, perhaps you are the situation you have encountered has caused you to feel lost out at sea, so to speak. You can't see the way forward. And for the other group who missed the ship, somehow you're not seeing options presenting themselves. There's a feeling of, oh no, there's no more options. All the cups are inversed, and how will my future turn out since I missed this opportunity? And with this Three of Cups reversed at the very top, this is a lesson that is, this whole situation is a challenge, a lesson for you to learn how to be independent, really strengthen your resolve, the foundations that your emotions are set up upon. It's telling you not to rely on others overly, basically, If you need to speak with others and share your thoughts and get opinions, of course, by all means do so. But in the end, the one who has to muster up their courage and make a decision is still you. Basically, to not overly rely on others to support your emotions. You need to be the one to be in control of your emotions. At the bottom here, there's the Magician in reversed. So there's the feeling of not being able to manifest the result you desire. There's the feeling of not having a way forward, running out of ideas of what to do. Like the Magician is also about ideas, about willpower, about channeling all your available resources towards your end goal. So reversed here, you feel very helpless. You feel like you are unable to acquire the required resources, or you are unable to formulate a plan forward, or you have, with the Page of Wands in reverse, you have simply run out of ideas on how to proceed with the situation. So with this energy flowing to this area, the Four of Cups is reversed, is basically saying feeling like you missed that opportunity. So this is especially for those Capricorns who feel like you missed the ship. Each time I say this, I keep wanting to say the opportunity will come. Just be patient, prepare yourself, and be ready when the opportunity comes, and do not miss it again. Here with the Fool, even though it's upright, the Fool is feeling very lost. The Fox is looking at these reversed cups and being caught up in this foggy energy and not being able to move forward towards the Empress. So, and yes, the Fool is definitely being blocked by this energy of missing an opportunity, of this regret. You know, why didn't I recognize that opportunity? Why didn't I take that chance when it was there? Now it's gone, and what do I do? There's a bit of a, how do I move forward now? There's a feeling of cluelessness. There's a feeling of regretting your foolishness in a sense. And it being upright seems to say, just take a step forward. Just trust and take a step forward. Whether you are the Capricorn on the ship, being confused by all this fogginess, all this muddled energy of the Seven of Cups in reversed, or you are the Capricorn who missed the ship and is severely regretting the missed opportunity. It's telling you to trust in yourself and trust in the nature of the ebb and flow. Trust that you are able to take the step forward. Have faith that you are able to make a correct decision. It's also telling you to stop staying in this stagnant energy. Stop staying lost in that fog. With the Hermit, you have been looking at the reasons, the possible reasons of why your spark has died down a little, why you have lost inspiration and why you have lost enthusiasm. But it's really now time to look at the next step forward. How can you proceed from this situation? And the Fool here is telling you you should proceed with trust and faith. Not so much blind faith, not so much just jumping into the ocean and seeing how you can swim forward, but making and taking educated risks, because you have already investigated yourself here with the Hermit. So from using the knowledge that you have acquired here, formulate a plan forward, even if it's just a tiny baby step. Progress is still progress, because by moving forward you'll be able to ignite that flame within you, and using that flame within you, you would be able to clear off this fogginess, this foggy-minded state. You need to be the one to ignite the fire within yourself. The Fool is also about new beginnings. So it's time to start a new beginning for yourself. It's time to use the fire within you to clear off all this muddy energy. And then by doing so, then the fox will look towards the Empress, towards abundance. I'm not saying that it would be a one-shot thing, like immediately you will reach the abundance that you were looking for. Those the Capricorns who have missed the ship would have to look for the next opportunity. Also, I just want to add in here, sometimes opportunities are created by you. So taking that baby step forward might just create an opportunity, might just open a door that you can step right through. It might just magically create a ship out of thin air, and then hey, you see the wave coming in and you can push off into the ocean. So yes, taking that baby step would definitely lead you on the path towards abundance, towards fruitfulness, towards your projects, your relationships that you are pursuing to flower and bloom and bear fruit. So with the Six of Cups here, instead of the traditional meaning of the past or nostalgia, I'm seeing this card more of a sense of clarity, of harmony. Six is a number of harmony, and combined with the water suit, it's about having this ease that you are experiencing here washed away, all the anxiety, all the foggy mindedness that you have experienced here, you have washed it away and you are now in a much more balanced state. And with this balanced emotional state, you are much more able to receive the abundance from this Empress card here. With the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it's also telling me to hold fast to the values that you have developed. Through this whole very emotional journey, it's asking you to hold fast to the values that you have learned, the values that you have discovered to be true to yourself. Also the values within yourself that you have discovered while in your hermit mode, while investigating and analyzing the situation. So hold fast to your values, hold fast to those things that allows you to grow, hold fast to the things that benefit you, and that would be your anchor throughout this storm. That would be the sails that would bring you through this fog, bring you onward to your path towards abundance for the Empress. Okay, let us proceed to pull some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle and see what messages she has for us. Change. Card number 35. Ooh. Okay, so we have change, the thunder moon, and hunger, the wolf moon. So change here seems to be relating to the Fool here, for me that is, because that's where you are taking steps to change this situation that you are finding yourself in. Change doesn't have to be a big dramatic change. It does not have to be a tremendous big step that you have to take. Like I mentioned, baby steps towards where you are heading. Just like the butterfly effect, the flapping of the wings of a butterfly might lead to a tornado somewhere, a huge storm somewhere. So small changes in your routine might lead to a big change that clear out all this fogginess, this muddled energy here. And especially with the lightning and thunder here, it seems to be a change that would drive out all this negativity. And the figure here being the one to push this giant rock here, it's saying that you have to be the one to take that step forward. You have to be the one to ignite that change. As mentioned just now, you can't rely on your friends, you can't rely on others to make that change for you. Only you can decide what change you are willing to introduce into your life. With the wolf moon hunger, it's talking about the story of the two wolves that we have in each of us, one negative and one positive. So it's saying which wolf would you feed? Would you feed into the energy here of the muddled energy of feeling down and out, of feeling like you have lost your spark? Or would you feed into the fresh new energy of the full, of change, of bringing positivity back into the situation, bringing clarity into the situation and seeing the brighter side of things, using that positivity to clear out all this negativity and toxins? Which wolf would you feed? That's the question that this card is asking you, because that would affect if you were able to reach this abundance or not. It's also relating back to the Hermit here of analyzing yourself and asking yourself that question of what energy should you sit in order to overcome this situation. Okay, Capricorn, let's get some cards from the Illuminated Earth Oracle. Capricorns, I just wanted to add that both of these cards have very intense lighting effects. So it's also saying that by taking steps towards change and feeding the positive side of you, you'll be able to gain more clarity on the situation. For Capricorn, oh, okay. Fertility, reincarnation, upheaval, and healing. Okay, so with the fertility card here, especially with the pregnant lady here, it seems to relate back to this hunger card of which wolf are you feeding. There's potential for growth here within you. So if you are willing to nurture and feed this energy of growth, then you would be able to reap the abundance of the Empress. You need to tap into this energy within yourself, especially when with the Page of Wands you're feeling very unmotivated and uninspired. That's not very fertile energy, and you need to be able to recognize within yourself this fertility, this potential for growth. You need to wake up to that energy within yourself and trust that energy. With reincarnation, it's suggesting to me more of the aspect of transmutation, when one stage ends and another begins as you transmute the energies from one life into the other. So it's transmuting this energy of stuckness into the energy of flow and abundance, of moving forward. Recognize that you have the ability to transmute these energies, tapping on the fertility and potential within you to change the situation. Recognize that you have the power to transmute the situation at hand. Upheaval here, it's saying to not be afraid of change, because you need to be the one to make that change. Again, as mentioned just now, you need to make that decision to embrace this change. It's asking you not to be too comfortable within this. Not that I'm saying that it's comfortable for you, but do not get used to this stagnant energy here, because you need to really flip that, get that moving, get that energy moving, and stop sitting in this stagnant energy. And with healing, it says to heal your wounds. With change and upheaval, it's very easy to get wounded in the process. So healing is asking you to be gentle with yourself and flow through this situation gently. You need to be able to move through this stage in a healthy manner. Healing also corresponds with this Six of Cups here, of having emotional harmony within yourself. After weathering this storm, you would need some time to heal yourself, take time for yourself to rest and recuperate. I'm not saying to go back into that stagnant energy. I'm saying to have some time for yourself for wellness and healing, so that you can really move forward at a efficient pace and cover more ground. Okay, so now let us get some cards from the Nocturnal Oracle. Please and thank you. Badger. Kelp. Too many cards. One more card, please. Thank you. Okay. Moonstone. Okay, with Badger, immediately I'm getting the phrase of badgering someone regarding something. So I feel that this card is telling you not to give up on yourself, to persevere in this situation, not be so ready to give in to being uninspired or being unmotivated. Do not give up on yourself. With Kelp here, it's saying to really see the positivity in the situation and make full use of the situation. This state of confusion and suspension is an opportunity for you to look at yourself and really clarify within yourself what it is that you want, how it is that you want to move forward, what steps that you want to take. Kelp in itself is a very nutritious food, but kelp also can bind your legs and keep you immobile and drag you down into the water. So there's really two aspects to the situation, opposite sides of the same coin. So it depends on how you want to make use of this opportunity. In legends, they say moonstone is the crystallized light of the moon. So it's really about tapping into your inner wisdom, your inner emotional intelligence, and trusting yourself to make the correct decision. Let's get some cards from the, what's this called? Language of Flowers Oracle. Cooperation. I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Stephanotis, cooperation, take the hand off it or ask. Status, adaptation. Okay, so you have the Lantern Rose, protection, and Bird of Paradise, self-acceptance. Okay, Capricorn, with this Stephanotis cooperation, it's asking you to not be afraid to reach out, to ask for help, or to, yes, get help from others. This may seem contradictory to this card here, the Three of Cups in reverse, in which I said to really not overly rely on others to make decisions for you. And however, that is actually on the same page, because this is telling you not to rely on others to make decisions for you. Cooperating with someone else is a different matter. So if you see an opportunity for cooperation, for mutual benefit, that is you taking that decision on your own to move forward, to utilize the help of others. I hope I have made that clear. So with status here about adaptation, change will be better than you think. It's really comforting you with regards to this situation. If for those of you who are still stuck it's okay to get out of that. You don't need to have to sitting in that energy for forever. Change will definitely come, and be prepared to adapt and embrace that change. With protection here for the Lantern Rose, it's telling you to really draw your boundaries and not let others take up your energy. You're already in a sort of a slump here, so your energy is very precious. So conserve what you have and save it, and you need that energy to move forward. Back to this card again, the Three of Cups in reversed. It's also telling you to not let any toxic friends bring the negativity into your life, because you really don't need that. There's no need to listen to those people whispering in your ear, bringing you down. With Birds of Paradise, self-acceptance, it relates back to the Hermit of looking at your flaws and your attributes and your positives, and really accept yourself as the whole package, because only when you accept your whole self can you really move forward. Okay, so Capricorn, this brings us to the end of the reading. I do hope that I was able to give you some encouragement and positivity as you journey forth. If the reading resonated with you, please do drop a like, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel, as well as comment below to let me know what you think. So thanks again for stopping by, and I hope I'll see you soon.